All right. Hey, everybody.
Hello, good morning.
Got a nice little indie world to start our day.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this one actually. We were thinking it was going to be earlier I think around PAX maybe, but here it is. How exciting.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes these happen around PAX. This was a nice little pleasant surprise.
Yeah. Any predictions? Silk song?
Um,
Immediately.
I don't actually have too many predictions this time. I am curious about what is happening with Sports Story.
True.
It
Yeah.
seems like it's been a really long time since we've heard anything about that game, and that feels
Yeah.
like a candidate for, someday a shadow drop.
One day.
I guess we'll see.
I loved Golf Story so much, so I was really hopeful about it. I am wearing my Shield Knight sweater today.
Oh,
Gonna manifest a little Shovel Knight action.
okay.
I'm not sure what is all going on over there, but it does feel like we were talking about this a little while ago. It's like we just want another mainline Shovel Knight game, you
Right,
know?
right.
I don't think that's going to happen, honestly, but but I'm going to manifest it into the world anyway.
Yeah, I mean that's like the biggest news you could get.
I know, right? I know. I just feel like it feels like it's been forever since we've seen mainline Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hello to everybody in the chat. Hope you're having a good start to your day.
Hi. Welcome, welcome, and thanks for joining us and watching along with us. It should be really
Yeah.
fun. Again, I am just grateful once more that this is not 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Look at these bright, cheery, awake faces.
The ultimate win.
This is what you get at 9 a.m.
That's
people at
right.
a normal, decent hour. Okay. So that's fantastic already. I'm already in a better mood than I usually am for these.
There were definitely a few where we were maybe a bit grumpy. I don't know.
I was very grumpy there was a 6 a.m. something or another that I was like, ugh, I don't like this. I'm not a morning person. I don't know if people are morning people or night people, but I'm certainly not a morning person.
I mean, it's probably obvious if people have listened to the podcast or seen any videos for you. Like, she's probably not getting up at the crack of dawn every day, believe it or not.
I thought you were gonna say for anyone that's seen a video, they're like, oh, she must be grumpy. I thought you were gonna say
Well,
that.
you might be generally grumpy too.
That's not true. That's a lie. It's misinformation.
Anybody in the chat
Whether
have anything they are expecting or hoping to see? I see some Silk Song mentions. More Silk Song. Yeah.
Oh man. What
Wow.
have they announced for Silk Song so far? Is it just that um that it is coming in 2023? Is that the latest and greatest on that? I
Oh, I
honestly
have
cannot
I have to
remember.
stop you because somebody made an excellent comment, which is there is a typo in this Indie World slate. Upcomling? Excuse me? Oh,
Where?
on Upcomling.
Oh no.
Did you write
Oh,
this?
did I write that? I'm notorious for typos.
You're the typo queen,
I'm
so
the typo queen.
yeah.
My excuse is ESL. Is my second language. That's my excuse. It's true though. It's true.
Man, how did that
Um,
slip through?
Oof.
Woof, yeah. That's
That's
shocking.
a little bit embarrassing. Nintendo's
Standard.
usually very
Man.
high.
Fastidious?
Yes, and I would say that with these even these kind of templatized looking graphics, they go through quite a few approvers. There's a long list of people that needs to sign off on these. So I'm really surprised.
It's rough.
Good eagle eye though from the chat.
The
My
chat
goodness.
caught it. I didn't see it.
I didn't. Usually
Yeah.
you're good at catching typos. You're
I do,
the
I do it a lot.
grammar police. Remember? Oh my gosh. Oof, that's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Looks like we're about a minute and a half to go. Yeah, I really just want some nice shadow drops. Those are exciting, and they've had some good success with those. So that
Yeah.
that would be cool if we get like a handful of games. Although, to be honest, we have very little time to play new games right now.
I know. I started God of War last night and immediately am hooked. I'm in it. I'm hyped. So that's probably where I'm going to spend the majority of
Well,
my time.
let's not bury the lead here. We got codes for Sonic.
We did get codes for Sonic.
A certain guardian
Wonderful
angel
lady.
was looking out for us, and
Yeah.
we got the codes. We got the goods.
But we're gonna wait 50K, 50,000 subscribers.
That's
in
right.
Sonic Week.
If you have
And
not
Kit will be-
subscribed, please do so.
Yeah,
we're also
please.
on Patreon. If you are not subscribing there, patreon.com/Kit and Krysta. Give us a look. All sorts of great stuff you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, tons of bonus content. But yeah, if we get to 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're getting pretty close, Kit will go through Sonic rehabilitation. He'll get into the lodge for
Listen, my mind is so open on this game. I'm actually
Sonic Rehab.
I'm mildly intrigued by this game. The reviews were good-ish, kind of
Good.
decent,
It was
decent.
a little all over the place. It was like you can tell who's a Sonic fanboy and who's like a real reviewer, but whatever.
I have advisors on hand to when we get to Sonic Week. They'll be helping us do it the right way.
You did reluctantly put a Sonic channel in our
I know.
Patreon only Discord.
I kind of had my arm twisted.
You were a little twisted on that, but it's there, and the people's.
Like how much I love these Patreon subscribers. I gave them the Sonic
know.
channel.
The family, the Patreon family. Oh,
Stop talking.
Quiet.
Yes.
Still?
Still.
Okay.
Oh.
Cue the tiny piano.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome to Indie World.
I'm Mariko.
And I'm Tyler.
We're back with a showcase full of indie games headed to the Nintendo Switch system.
We know Ariko and
Let's dive
Tyler.
right in.
We saw Tyler in New York when we were there.
We did. It was great to see him. What's this?
Food.
Oh, I love a good cooking game. Oh,
What do
yeah.
we have here?
It looks like what kind of food is this? It looks spicy.
Biryani.
Biryani.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the art style's really cute too.
Whoa.
Can you do that? I doubt
I
it.
can't do that.
Hi, I'm Abhi.
Venba.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Sharon. We're making a
the
cooking
cat.
game called Venbo.
Introduce the
about an
cat.
immigrant Indian mother and her family coming to
Venbo.
Canada in the 80s.
Huh.
Food
Venba.
often acts as a bridge between assimilated children and their immigrant parents, so we wanted to use
Oh,
cooking
that
as a
is
lens
so
to
Very
tell the
interesting.
story of
nice.
this family as they grow and change.
We often see the kids' side of these stories, but as we ourselves got older, we thought telling the parents' side might make for an interesting change of perspective, and we hope you find it interesting too.
Bon appetit
Aw.
and enjoy the show.
Mic up the cat.
something Smells delicious.
Grab a spoon and get
That does look
I'm
good.
this wholesome
hungry.
narrative cooking game. Help an Indian mother who has recently immigrated to Canada reconnect with her heritage by cooking a variety
mom looks
of
tired.
mouth-watering South
Mom looks
Indian
tired.
dishes.
Yeah.
Experience a
Let
story
Mom take a
of
nap.
love and loss through branching
Mom's
conversations. Try to restore lost family recipes and bop along to a soundtrack
I love this.
inspired by Indian musicals.
Start working
Oh.
up an appetite
Oh,
for
that's
Venba,
so
Huh.
cool.
coming to the Nintendo Switch system next
This
spring.
looks great.
Huh.
This looks so good. Right
Hey,
up my
Rico,
alley.
ever wanted to make a game?
Yeah, but it's a lot harder than you might think. Just ask Kani'i and Kumade, two friends striving to find the perfect idea for their next game. Watch their story develop
like
as
this.
you play through stages
cool.
of a retro
That's like an old
puzzle
Kirby.
It's like it looks like a Kirby little knockoff.
following
Yeah.
their day-to-day
Yeah, it
struggles.
does, right?
Their recent games haven't exactly
Oh, that's a
been
fun
made
idea.
for profits. So
game
both
about
of
making a
them must
game?
work part-time
Yeah.
jobs to make ends
Like you're
meet.
playing the people
Or their
making the game and then you
friendship
actually play the game.
strain of
I like
these
that.
challenges.
Find out when Goodbye World launches
Goodbye
on Nintendo
World?
Switch
Why is it
later this
goodbye?
Oh
month.
no. Have a nice death.
Oh. It's very fast paced.
This reminds me, there was a game a long time ago on the PSP called Death Junior that this looks similar to. I'm sure I'm the only person here who remembers Death Junior.
It looks a little bit like Death's Door.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't have. It has more platforming. Although that game had a lot of platforming too, but it kind of had that vibe as well. That game was great.
Really to the point trailer here.
First goodbye world and then
I'm
have a nice
dying to
death.
play
My
this
goodness.
It would be a grave mistake to skip it. Don the robes of Death Incorporated CEO, Death himself, in this grimly charming roguelike game.
It looks like your subordinates have been working overtime, so it's up to you to restore work-death balance. There are
Work
70
death
wicked
balance.
weapons and scorching spells at your disposal, all of which can be upgraded to create devastating combos as you hack and slash your way through the corporate underworld.
One of the perks of being
All right,
Death
they got the
is that,
puns.
well, you can't die. So use what you've learned and earned to overcome each department's vengeful minions and bosses.
Oh no.
Reap what you sow.
It's a little too
when
real.
half
Somebody
of
in the
Death
chat said we need a
splashes
better help
onto
sponsorship in between these games.
Players begin later
They have not sponsored this chat. They get nothing.
They get nothing, exactly.
It ain't free.
Je suis Justine.
Namra.
Et nous sommes Cosmogato. Passionnés de films d'animation, et après avoir travaillé sur des longs métrages, nous avons voulu créer un monde magique que l'on pourrait s'approprier.
En effet, après avoir grandi avec des films d'animation traditionnels des
They've really been
années 90,
pushing the like international angle a lot in these last couple videos. It's cool, yeah.
It's
Avec une
very
histoire qui, je
cool.
l'espère, vous touchera. Merci.
I also like the
Merci.
little fox that's hanging out in the bathroom.
Oh, this is the
anything
fox.
better
Oh,
than
this is- oh, it's a
relaxing
raccoon,
in nature
maybe?
and enjoying the gentle sea breeze.
Red panda?
What about doing both
Oh.
of those things while lying on top of a giant capybara?
Hmm.
In this
Um,
small
You have my
open-world
attention.
game, you have one goal. Find inner peace on an isolated island paradise.
I need
As the
inner peace so
retired
bad.
warrior Akka, explore handcrafted islands covered in majestic mountains, dense tropical forests, and inviting hot springs.
Spend your time here however you'd like. Nurture the island's flora and fauna, build a shelter, craft
Nice and
items,
cozy.
or feed these
very
adorable
cozy.
baby dragons.
Oh.
Or go
Oh.
on quests
Baby
to meet
dragons?
mysterious characters,
Baby?
friendly giants, and
Friendly
face the ghosts of your
giants?
past.
I'm kind of into this.
Literally.
Akka washes up on Nintendo
Oh,
Switch
that's coming
That's
soon.
December
nice.
15th.
Could be a nice little cozy holiday break game.
Yeah, for sure.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, I'm into this already.
Oh, this is like
Drill dozer?
Dig.
Drill dozer?
Drill dozer? Oh.
Wow.
Get it.
Oh, this looks awesome. Oh. Okay.
Oh, and then you get like a gap.
I guess your drill could transform into a Gatling gun. That's a good logical next step.
What is that? Like a unicorn monster?
It's like a narwhal.
Oh, narwhal. A unicorn. Oh, robot! Wow! Like Kirby.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
This game's showing me something.
Getting the feels, the feeling.
I'm hyped for this. Pepper grinder?
Pepper grinder.
What? Is that the name of the game? Pepper grinder?
Dig this
Yes.
game?
Yes, and
What
so
Why?
about
is
Salt
Pepper.
Shaker?
This spicy, drill-wielding treasure hunter has been shipwrecked
Her
and
name is
robbed.
Pepper.
Now,
Oh.
she must spin up her trusty drill grinder to reclaim what was stolen from her.
Every game needs a drill.
Chew through the terrain.
I'm convinced of this
impressive
now.
Maneuvers and solve tricky puzzles as you unearth collectibles for your gallery.
This looks so
This
cool.
looks great.
Pieces of the scattered riches.
So cute.
Cash them in to Pep Up Pepper and upgrade Grinder with new drill bits. Ramp
Oh,
up the
drill
chaos to the max
bits.
and open up even more areas to dig in this thrilling drilling adventure. Pepper Grinder.
Oh,
rolls
next
onto
year.
Nintendo Switch next year.
Oh,
It's the only bummer.
yeah.
Oh, you played Coffee Talk
Time
one,
to
right?
Take a coffee break.
Coffee
Then pull up a
talk.
chair because this coffee brewing narrative-driven visual novel is
Oh,
back
cool, they're
for a
adding
second
chapters.
episode.
You liked the
As
first one, right?
love
barista
that.
of your own
I did,
late-night
very
coffee
much.
shop. Meet quirky characters, listen to their heartfelt stories, and get to know them, one cup at a time, all while enjoying the cozy
Cats love
lo-fi
coffee.
soundtrack.
It's a fact.
Not all of your
Lo-fi,
customers
though.
will be human. you'll encounter an opera-singing banshee, an orc who makes games.
Did they
and
have
many
these
more
sort of fantastical characters in the
regulars.
first game?
Experiment with
They did,
ingredients
yeah.
to
Okay.
find
That's like
just
the
the right
whole,
brew for
sort of
each
the whole
customer. Dazzle
premise
them
of
with
it.
latte art masterpieces.
My
and
latte
uncover
art could use
secret
some work,
recipes
though.
that are sure to warm their heart.
Trash it.
Relax and stay a while when Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly, pours onto Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
next
they got
spring.
these puns down.
They really do.
They can't spell to save their lives, but they got the puns. Oh, this looks really nice.
Okay. Beautiful. Look at the lighting. Man, all these games are looking great so far. This feels like a little Breath of the Wildish.
This music is really going for it.
I know, right? This is where we get demonetized. That's my only concern. Huh?
Road to be the mightiest Oni.
Okay.
Okay.
Take on the role of a vengeful demon warrior in this spirited 3D action adventure. After his defeat at the hands of a Japanese
music
folktale
legit
hero,
sounds like one of our
Krysta
vlog
travels
soundtracks.
to a small island where he joins
does.
forces with the spirit.
You know, this is my
Kazemata.
style.
Yeah.
Ancient demons lurk within vast meadows and lush forests. To defeat them, you'll control both characters
Yeah,
simultaneously.
somebody in the chat pointed out
using a
Shueisha
single
was in the
joystick
credits, and they're
controller.
like the licensing company
Wield
that
Kuta's club
manages
to
all these
attack
anime
demons,
properties.
then summon
I don't know if this
Kazuma
is
to
based
draw
on
up their spirit.
something that already exists, or is it original?
Sort of
Demons are
anime.
That's
invincible,
interesting, though.
leaving you with
Yeah.
no other choice than
It definitely
to
has
flee
that
the
look, though.
encounter.
Yeah.
Can Kuta overcome his trials and become the most powerful demon? Begin your quest in Oni, Road to be the mightiest Oni, when it comes to Nintendo Switch, March 9th, 2023.
Oh, this looks familiar.
It does.
Like,
I
this
was
is like-
trying to place.
I feel like this might be a sequel to a game that we played a while back. I don't know.
OKR. We are OKR. OKR. Yeah, it totally looks familiar. But that game was not.
But this
the
was-
art style looks like this is not that music game, right?
No. Yeah, they have a new genre. It's dodgeball.
I know.
Oh,
No idea.
could have used a few more details. Oh, here we go.
Creators of Monument Valley comes a character-driven, roguelike,
Monument Valley. Maybe that's what it
ball
reminded
game?
me of.
Every night, when Desta falls asleep, they enter a mysterious dream world filled with scattered memories of long-forgotten locations, faces from days gone by, and yes, powerful orbs for playing a surreal turn-based ball game.
Okay.
Use the orbs to pull
Well, that's a
off
new genre for us.
shoot sneaky trick shots, and change the course of conversations.
Dream.
As the night progresses,
Turn-based
you
dodgeball?
fall deeper
This is
into
like
a
Mario and
sweet
Rabbids
slumber.
meets
You'll
dodgeball.
unlock new abilities.
That's kind of what it looks like.
Challenges.
Plus, like
You'll also
relationships.
Yeah.
see a cast of colorful characters along the
They
way.
have the Sheikah eye
brought to
tattooed on
life
his
with a
chest?
Full voice cast.
It looked like it.
That's a good one.
Unravel your dreams when Desta, The Memories Between, launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Young love.
in.
Going to the movies,
I'm so in.
skipping school, using supernatural mind-reading powers.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Yep, this slice of life pixel art game has it all. Set in 90s rural Indonesia,
In.
it follows high
I'm
school
in.
sweethearts Atma and
In.
Raya.
Any like
through their
nostalgia
journey
from
of
another
self-discovery.
country, I'm just automatically
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
Mysterious
Any sort of like
power suddenly
high school love
threatens their
story.
Yeah,
is also in.
yeah.
It's like my favorite. That's my favorite
Scour the
genre.
vibrant
High
little
school love
town
story.
in search of answers, talking and diving into the minds of the townsfolk to uncover deep secrets.
Can Atma and Raya face the end of the world? Find out when A Space for the Unbound launches on Nintendo Switch January 19th, 2023.
No shadow drops so far.
No.
Where's those? Oh, this looks great. It's like watercolor.
beautiful.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Photo. I love these photo things. These photo things.
Oh, this looks incredible.
Wow.
What? Dor.
Dog.
Is it French? Dordogne?
Dordogne?
I'm gonna guess it's French.
Bonjour.
Oh yes,
Je suis
it is.
Philippe Babouche, du
Bonjour.
Je ne sais quoi, et directeur artistique de Dordogne.
Look at all the artwork behind
Oh,
it.
he's a
That is
real
so
artist.
cool.
De Mimi, une jeune femme sur les traces de ses souvenirs qu'elle a mystérieusement oubliés. Quand j'étais enfant, je me souviens que l'été était synonyme d'indépendance.
Yes, the chat suggests the name is just Doggone.
Où chaque jour était la première.
Doggone it.
Doggone.
Notre studio souhaite recréer cette étincelle de nostalgie à travers le parcours de Mimi. On se sert d'un mélange de peinture traditionnelle et d'animation pour créer des sensations et un lien fort entre les visuels et les émotions que l'on souhaite partager. Que vous jouiez seul ou avec votre
Double
famille.
subtitles.
On espère que
The YouTube captions are struggling to translate French.
Look at these landscapes.
Ooh la la, so pretty.
Meet Mimi. As a child, she spent all of her summers here. Now she returns to her late grandmother's home to find that she's left behind a series of letters and lost family secrets for Mimi to uncover.
Revisit Mimi's childhood memories and help her reconnect with the inquisitive girl she once was. Play both in the past and the present. Skip along the picturesque
wow.
French countryside
Oh.
as 10-year-old Mimi while exploring her grandmother's house in the present.
Discover the close
is
relationship
amazing.
between grandmother and granddaughter as
And
you
it's out
collect
now.
photos, objects,
Please.
and
Yes.
words. Use them to fill Mimi's journal and keep her precious memories alive. Dordogne
keep it alive.
travels on
Dordogne.
system.
Oh, that's a bit of a wait. That's at the top of my list so far, though. That is amazing.
That is so beautiful.
Don't worry, you don't need a green thumb to enjoy this one.
Oh, plants.
As
I'm a
Arabella
plant mom.
Green, you're a retired botanist who has a grand manor all to yourself.
Oh, that's
Take
creepy,
care of its
though.
magnificent gardens by solving plant-based puzzles.
Remember the
and
Street Pass
preserving a
plant
collection
game?
of forgotten flora.
That one wasn't good.
Yes.
That one wasn't good.
Pot them.
I had high
and
hopes
find
for
their
that.
Yeah.
But it
ideal
wasn't
habitat.
fun.
It's a little confusing.
Some plants will
Like,
be
what am I doing
fuzzy,
here?
So you'll have to think outside the box or pot
I get to
to
play
locate
music
the
to make
right
it grow.
place for them.
Cute.
Inspect the manor for clues, newspaper clippings, letters, and more to help your gardening skills blossom while learning more about Arabella herself.
Stop and smell the flowers.
Okay.
When Botany Manor blooms.
It's tough to follow
on
up that
Nintendo
last game.
Switch next year.
I know. Really tough.
Whoa, sick crocodile costume. It's a dragon.
Oh.
Anyway, we better start the show if we want to win that theater contest. Okay, let's go.
The Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
Oh, wow.
Is the best of
Oh, is it like Art of Balance?
That's another genre.
where everyone
It's a theater game, excuse you.
and people appreciate.
Theater.
If you were a true thespian, you would know. Clearly, you're not. Like I am.
A thespian?
Yes!
This is like the high school production of like Hamlet or something.
You guys totally have a chance to win the contest and perform at the
I
Royal
want more
Theatrical
details on how this
Spectacle.
works. I'm intrigued.
Royal Theatric Spectacle. The royalty
confused by this.
part. The royalty pays
Once
spectaculars.
upon a Jester.
Stand down, dragon. You're no match for me.
You'll never defeat me, Prince. Oh, ze filmen al.
Hoi, we zijn Bonte Avond. Een groep
Oh, je
van
hebt een
vier
banjo, like
studenten
Mr.
die samen
Miyamoto.
games zijn gaan maken.
Games maken voelt soms als optreden voor ons. Voice acting improviseren met vrienden, samen liedjes spelen en gewoon grappies en ideeën ter plekke bedenken. Je kan het ook
I'm gonna turn off the captions because I cannot see what they're saying.
We wilden de spelers dit gevoel van improvisatie geven door ze te laten acteren, zingen en dansen in
There
het
we
nieuwe
go.
spel
There you
Once
go.
Upon a
That's
Jester. Het is gevuld met zelfgemaakte liedjes, grappige personages.
Sounds like a
en
Scandinavian
avonturen. Ook
language
dat je
to
het leuk
me.
zou vinden.
You would know.
You know
How do you
what?
not even know
You
your
would
own
know.
language?
A traveling theater troupe.
Surely you jest.
Oh, Dutch,
Nope.
it said.
Musical theater
Oops.
rules.
See, I wouldn't know.
That's
Oh.
What do I know?
Sock and Jester are
I'm just
about.
the ugly American here. Oh,
Devised
gosh.
a mischievous
You're not a
scheme to
thespian
steal
at all.
I'm not
a
anything. I'm not
Just
special
sing
at
with the
all,
language.
man.
plan hinges on
Come on.
receiving an invitation to
When
join
they
the
spell it
famous
with theater
Royal
with R-E, you
Theatrical
know it's like real
Spectacle.
classy.
Only the best of the best get invited, so they'll have to improv their way to fame and outperform every other act they encounter on the road.
Sounds like my life.
Join them on their wacky,
Improv my
whimsical
way to
journey
fame.
across a fantasy kingdom full of silly characters and even sillier spectacles.
No two performances are the same. So sing your heart out, crack jokes, and make the stage
I'm
your
still
own.
not super clear how this
I'm not
works.
clear what the gameplay
But-
is. Oh, but it's shadow drop.
Oh, the shadow drop.
Shadowed.
I can find out myself.
Anyone can
That's
be a
not
hero
Silk
in this
Song.
sequel to the classic
Oh, Rogue Legacy 2. Oh, I'm hyped for
adventure
this.
changes with
Oh, Rogue Legacy is really good. Wow. Out today, please. Please, please.
No, they're not going to shadow drop 2 games back to back.
Yes, they are.
Your goals are the same.
They're
Please,
not.
please.
Manage your expectations.
Please. I need this.
Your legacy.
All your upgrades carry over to your heirs, and each
Your
new
heirs.
successor
You must
wields
manage your
their own
heirs.
personal traits and abilities.
Okay.
The Nintendo
Your
Switch
bloodline must
version
continue.
also includes
Okay, you're not a Targaryen. Calm down.
This is Game of Thrones.
content, including dozens of new subclasses and items. So experiment with different playstyles as you battle fierce foes,
This is awesome.
make friends, and avoid clown bites that can give you clownanthropy.
Rogue Legacy 1 was one of the few games I played on my Vita.
You won't have to wait long to build your own legacy.
Again, one of the few.
Rogue Legacy 2.
I told you!
is on
Yes!
Nintendo Switch
Nice!
later today.
That is a great addition.
2 shadow drops?
That
back to
is
back?
great.
Buddy up
Oh,
and
this is a sad
experience the
game. No,
emotional
I can't
tale
cry
of an
again. I
unlikely
already cried last
friendship
night.
in the co-op adventure Blanc.
Oh, we saw this in the last video?
Yes, you and I have to play this game.
It's so rare for them to show a game in multi. This must be out today.
Learn to rely on each other. as you
Triple
trek through
shadow drop?
vast
The
snowy
rare
wilderness,
triple shadow drop?
following
The
their
Triforce
family's
of
tracks.
shadow drops?
2 players must work together by using
Oh,
each
let's
animal's
play it
abilities to
together.
navigate obstacles among the frosty terrain. In
You don't
addition
want
to
to?
I'm not
skill
sure this is my
controls,
cup of tea.
This game's story and gameplay are
Please.
both text-free, so anyone can easily immerse themselves in this handcrafted, monochrome world.
Start your journey when
Oh, Valentine's Day.
onto Nintendo Switch as a
So unusual. I wonder why they
console
showed this game
February
again.
14th.
They must have really high hopes for
Pre-orders
this.
begin later
Oh, the
today.
Pre-orders.
Oh, you can pre-order?
Well, usually you don't see pre-orders much
Yeah.
in this, but
Can't
okay.
get enough
Exactly.
indies? Let's take a look at some more games coming to Nintendo Switch soon.
Oh, the sizzle?
The chat wants me to play
weird
Blanc.
for a sizzle? Yes, please, chat, help me out.
Whoa, WrestleQuest! I can play that instead. That's Andre the Giant. Wow.
Let's play Blanc. I don't want to play this game.
This looks awesome. No, I want to see more about that.
What is that?
Wobble Dogs.
Wobble Dogs Console Edition. I do like a good, we played a very good dog, Fog,
Fogs, yes.
recently.
We're at the 21-minute mark, so there might be a sizzle reel and then maybe like 1 or 2 more things.
One last thing.
One more? We got one more thing.
World of
Oh.
Horror, no.
This music is not giving me the horror vibe, I gotta say.
This is like a big band. Oh, I
that-
like rats.
But how many that game with all the crabs? You remember that
No.
one from last time?
Huh?
Oh, Inscription! Oh, people loved that game. Okay, that's a great addition.
Is it scary?
I don't know. It's like a card. I was very unclear on what exactly it was, but people loved
Uncused?
it. Uncused, yes.
Is it a pun of confused and unclear?
Yes, exactly.
You're extremely confused.
I was just
because you're
baffled by it all.
uncused? Is this like moving out, where it's just like you put things in like their spots? Which I like that.
It sure looks like it.
I really like that. It's like so relaxing. Oh, that's so aesthetic. So you move leaves and
Oh, and cats? Cats? Cat paws? What is this, Mario Maker? Oh! Man, cats are everywhere in this
what's
indie world. This is an artistic trailer, Krysta.
I'm just a little to the left.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Hi, I'm Lucas.
I guess we like to keep things pretty tidy around the house, don't we?
Yeah, it can be so satisfying to find the right spot for things.
Oh my gosh, everything
Yeah,
about
like I
them is so
love finding
aesthetic.
the perfectly sized plastic container to fit leftovers in.
That's the best.
I know. This is what our game.
I like how the cat.
The cat is just right. That is that's like the fluffiest cat I've ever seen. I want to pet that cat.
That little cat booty is just like fluffing out.
I want to pet that cat.
He just gets in the way sometimes. He can't help it. He sleeps at Lucas's desk while he's working.
Yeah, and I have to type between the
does
tail
that.
switches.
Yeah.
Not
So
here
we hope
today,
you have a really
for
good
the
time tidying up in a little to the left.
Thanks.
Did you see
Can
this
you move
game at
this
Summer Game
picture a
Fest?
bit? Yes, a bit to the left. A little
I don't
bit
remember.
more.
I think we might have seen it.
Okay.
Wow,
Now
you
the memories are
really
coming back
like
to me.
things neat and tidy, huh?
You will too after playing a little to the
That's
left.
ominous. You will too, or else.
Pasta shapes. There is a correct.
How do you
answer to
organize
the best
pasta?
shapes.
Organize it in my belly, okay?
There's a correct answer.
Let my belly sort it out.
Ew.
Hey, paws off.
Male?
This fluffy friend has mischief
you gotta
on their
wipe
mind
Okay.
and will show up from time to time to make a mess of your beautifully organized objects.
Yeah, where's the game about doing taxes?
Don't
Mikey in the
worry,
chat wants to
there are
know.
more than 75
We
delightful
can do ours.
messes
I have
to
no idea
solve,
what I'm doing.
many of which have multiple solutions. Oh, and yes, you can pet the cat.
Good.
Neat.
Aww.
A little to the left launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
That's right. I think
Out today.
we have seen this game
And that's
before,
it
and I'm
for
very
today's indie.
interested.
That was it?
Wait, is that?
4! Sorry to
Oh.
cut in, but we have an update
Oh.
on sports.
Oh!
In this all-out sporting
Finally!
RPG, you'll rise through the ranks of the sports world and prove your prowess
This is
on the
such a
golf
good
course,
game. The
tennis
golf
court,
story game
and
is.
soccer
Oh,
field.
cool.
There are even more sports in your quest for
Fishing.
athletic excellence. Raise your sporting rank to
Letter
unlock
J?
even more
Shout it out.
disciplines, including BMX, mini golf, volleyball,
mini
cricket,
golf.
and more.
Mini golf.
Cricket.
Then kick back at the
Cricket.
mall to relax.
I'm so interested in cricket, but I have no clue what the rules are.
That's right. This
Is it
game
like
isn't
baseball?
just
I
a
don't
place to
know.
explain?
I can't
hop on a
explain it.
train or
Oh my God, so
helicopter to visit
cute, though.
rodent-infested buildings, abandoned ruins,
Definitely like
and the
a big
mysterious
looking
wildlands.
game. Like the scope looks really
Pursue your
big.
other
Look
passions.
at that.
Make friends and enemies, go fishing, become a detective, partake in a bit of espionage. There's so much to do.
You won't have to wait long.
Oh.
Sports Story kicks off
Okay.
on the Nintendo
Oh,
Switch system next month.
But still, that's
Good.
awesome.
Good.
And
a
that's
really
it
good
for
direct.
today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed the
Showcase,
games
whatever.
in today's showcase.
A big
not a
thank
direct.
you to our indie community and
Sorry.
to partners working on games for Nintendo Switch. And as always, thank
Almost
you
every single
for
game
watching.
looked amazing.
Don't forget to follow our official Twitter account to stay up to date on all the latest news from Indie World.
That is a good
Until
Twitter
next
account.
time, happy gaming!
Happy gaming.
Happy gaming.
Wow. Thoughts?
Wow.
Thoughts? Feelings?
I feel good. Like I feel like there was very little that I was like hard pass, you know? Like all of the games looked pretty interesting and they all looked really different. Yeah, I'm like into it. I think it's looking really it looks great.
Well, that's what I like about these, versus directs is like I generally go into these with no expectations. So
That's true.
I'm probably like more happy with what I see because I'm not. It's like, oh, if it's if Sulk Song's not there, it's a failure. But yeah, like pretty much every game looked intriguing to me at a minimum, and yeah, there's a lot that I really want to check out.
Yeah, I feel like the other thing I really appreciate about this is that it's definitely more distinctive each from game to game. Like remember the last direct we got like 20 minutes of farm sims, or like
Do I? Yeah.
Yes. So it's nice to see just like different genres and sometimes weird genres or interesting, unique genres of games and like different art styles and stuff. So it doesn't feel like you're just watching the same trip.
Right.
I really appreciate that.
We can we put out a video yesterday that was 5 great co-op games on the eShop. If you're in that indie vibe, you can check those out. Those games are all
Yeah.
super fun. I wonder if we might
So
get some games from this indie world that might be in like a part 2 for that. Maybe.
Yeah. Wonk. Part 2.
Uh,
Fun. I'll let you be the deer. I'll be the little fox.
is that good? Is that better? I'm not sure.
I don't know. You could be the deer and I'll be the little fox.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
that's the right roles for us. Yeah.
Yeah, looking at the chat, looks like Rogue Legacy 2 and Sports Story. Any other games that people really are into based on what you saw? Coffee Talk, yeah.
Oh yes, Coffee Talk is a great game. I'm excited about that one. That one's good to play in the background.
Oh, the Pepper. Oh, how could I forget Pepper Grinder?
Grinder.
Oh my gosh, a Pepper Grinder. Thank you.
No, but it's not coming out till later, so we have to like
Yeah.
curb our
I
enthusiasm.
gotta manage my hype.
Oh, look, it's us.
Oh, never have I ever. There you go. Next to Sonic. That's interesting placement.
Oh. Still there though. Still
Yeah.
relevant.
Yeah. What was that watercolor? I'm gonna start calling it doggone now too because I don't know.
Doggone.
Doggone. Yeah.
Doggone. I'm sure they would not appreciate that, but yes, that one
Yeah.
looked great. The watercolor, yeah. And then there's the the Indonesian high school students.
Yeah.
Whatever that one was. I'm calling it the Indonesian high school love story. That's what I'm calling it.
Yeah, it's good that they spread these out. I mean, you can only do so many games at a time, but yeah, that looked pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, that was great.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Any, chat, any questions for us? Anything you want to say while this wraps up?
No, Jenna, no one raises their hand.
The class is always scared to raise their hand when that happens.
All right.
Yeah. Did you guys play Golf Story? Did you finish Golf Story?
I sure did. One of my favorites. Yeah.
I didn't love. I feel like
Yeah, you didn't love it. You didn't love it.
that game came out pretty early in the Switch life cycle, so I'm like really trying to remember what I thought. I feel like the golf, I didn't love the golf as much as I wanted to.
Oh, I loved it.
Or no, I
loved
think it
all
was
of
the. I think I'm wrong. Actually, I think it was the opposite, where I really liked the golf and I just wanted to keep playing the golf, and all the other stuff I was like, let's.
Oh, like the chatting
Get it-
and like
get it
the
moving
going
here.
into the lodge and
Right.
talking to your manager and like all that. Oh, I loved it all. I thought it was great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if sports story is almost like too big. Like there seems to be like a lot of mishmash of stuff that you can do. So hopefully it's like
You know who is a noted huge Golf Story fan who's probably excited today is Mr. Furukawa, the president of Nintendo worldwide.
that's right.
Yes.
Although he has to, whenever he rolls the credits and he sees his own name there, he always says, "I better get back to work."
His name ain't in this one, okay?
That's true. That's true. Oh, that's me. I better get back to work.
Yeah. He can
I
keep
love that
he can
story.
keep goofing off.
You can definitely goof off. You can be in espionage. You can do whatever else you can do in that game.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Are we going to buy any of these shadow drops right now? Is a question from Mr. Andy. Patreon subscriber, Mr. Andy Pong. One Up Club member.
Oh, hello.
No less. Wow. Hello, Andy.
I think Rogue Story 2.
Yes, that's the one that I'm going to get.
That's the one.
Yeah. The time is precious right now. Gotta be
Time is very precious.
honest. Yeah.
I might buy it but not play it. To be honest.
Yeah.
TBH.
Paul Gale keeps mentioning Ghost Song in the chat. Paul, can you give us a quick just summary of what that game is? While we wait for that. Forgot what I was going to say.
Oh.
Great moment for me.
Yeah, you really had some shaky moments today.
Huh?
You can't even blame the time.
What do you mean?
You didn't even know what Dutch sounded like?
You don't even know Dutch. What
You don't even know Dutch.
What a loser you are.
You can't even pronounce
Oh.
doggone.
Have you played Drill Dozer? That's a good question. I actually have not played Drill Dozer, but I'm very familiar with the legacy of Drill Dozer. That was like a super late. That's a super late Game Boy Advance game. I think Game Freak, if I'm right, Game Freak made that game.
You know what other game we need from Game Freak again? Pocket Jockey.
Pocky Jockey, as we call it.
Pocky
Yeah.
Jockey. That's what we need from. That's what we needed in this. We needed like a little bit Pocky
Yeah.
Jockey action.
Well, that question was from Bruce Dash, another One Up Club member. Wonderful.
Oh, we love you, Bruce Dash.
Kind of a non-indie question for you is: Are you going to be doubling up on God of War and Persona?
I am. I'm doing it right now.
But you have
Play
not.
God of War.
How many hours into it are you?
Into what? Which one?
Persona.
About 8. Not.
So you'll probably be done with God of War by the time. I mean, you're still going to be going on Persona. Like, how many games can you?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you might be well into 2023.
I see what you mean. How many games can I double up as I keep playing Persona and then I just keep playing other games?
Right.
That's a good point.
It's like that scene.
Yeah.
It's like that scene in Lord of the Rings where Liv Tyler is like, if I married Viggo Mortensen, he'll be dead and gone, and I'll still be here. That's Persona 5 is Liv Tyler.
That's true.
And God of
Yeah.
War is Viggo Mortensen.
Persona is like an elf.
Is that maybe the best reference I've ever made? It might
You're really
be.
having a shaky day.
What are you talking about? That was a work of genius.
How many hours of God of War did you play last night? I did not play very
I
much.
just played like 1 hour.
I played
Yeah.
less than 1 hour.
I just needed a taste.
Immediately cried. Immediately.
Oh,
Within
well,
the first 5
don't
minutes.
spoil it. The game just.
No, I'm just saying.
If people are getting physical, they might not have the game yet. Don't spoil
I'm
it.
just saying. You don't know why. I could be very emotional.
How do you find time to
emotionally-
play multiple games while adulting? Is a question from Ryan S. Great question.
Well, I don't adult. Is the answer. Just kidding.
You shirk on the adulting. That's how.
I do. No, so I don't really sleep that much. So I feel like I stay up really late these days. It's probably not great. So I don't recommend any of these methodologies to you.
Okay.
I also don't go out or see anyone.
Yeah.
I have no life, so
That's a valuable
Basically
way to
just
do it. Yeah.
stay home.
I really, my whole life, I've never been a fan of the 2 games at once thing. Because it always feels like
yeah.
when I
You're
play.
very responsible.
It's like when I'm playing one, it's like I kind of want to be playing the other. Is kind of the weird mentality that I get into, so I don't really do it.
I always feel like you're way more responsible than me. Like you have like all these things that you are like very good at. Like I'm just gonna play 2 hours a day and that's it. And I'm
Oh.
like, oh, I'll just stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I'll yeah. So or like
Yeah.
I'll just not do anything all day on a Saturday. Like instead of like actually doing adulting stuff, and I'll
I
just like
see.
sit on the couch
I see.
like all day.
There we go. Paul Gale has put the description for Ghost Song in the chat. Check it out, everybody. Maybe our last question. Are we going to be giving God of War impressions of it on the podcast? So we recorded our podcast for this week already, and I'll be out tomorrow. If you're a Patreon subscriber, I'm literally going to push the button on that when
Like
we are
right after
when
this?
we are done here.
Yeah.
So we will have those in our podcast for next week. A huge, big God of War impressions next week.
Yeah.
I got to plug this podcast for next week because it's going to be special. It's the 10-year anniversary of the Wii U, and we have
a big retrospective.
right, the untold story of the Wii U, the pain, the suffering.
We have been refamiliarizing ourselves, and I gotta say, like doing all the Wii U prep and thinking about it has just these memories have like
The pain.
washed
The
over
pain.
me once more. I know I need some healing by talking about it
Yeah.
with you guys. So I am fresh, reopened some wounds.
We may have spent several hours playing Nintendo Land earlier this week.
We may have.
For an upcoming video. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Just putting that out there. Yeah.
But significant healing needs to occur for in the next week.
Indeed. All right. Now we have Patreon subscribers in the chat saying stop goofing off and get that podcast out. So I think this is a good time for us to wrap it up.
They call the shots anyway, so
I'm gonna say
yes, we will listen.
Thank you for joining us for this Indie World. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
And we'll see you all again soon, everybody. Have a great day.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.